Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We got game number 81, second to last game of the season. Season's almost over. It's crazy. Uh, it's Montreal on the island to take on the New York Islanders, and the Islanders need 1 point out of this game to clinch the last wild card and playoff spot. So, yeah, pretty big game for them. Montreal can be a big spoiler by beating them in regulation. We'll see if that happens. Let's see. I've got game day news. I've got a game preview. I have the lineups in that, and I've got the guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team, and you'll win the $10 cash prize directly to your bank account via Interac. 2 tries left to get our 5th winner of the season. So good luck to everybody. You have to be the first person with that guess. That means that combination of score and player in the chat to win the prize. So if you're making a guess, please check to make sure nobody else has that one. All right, let's see who's here, and then we'll get to my game day news. Habs Guru. And you know what's funny? Is the first 2 scores, because I'll give you mine in a minute, but same score I have. 4-2 Islanders. Horvat first goal. Jason LaRose got 4-2. By the way, Jason LaRose got 4-2 New York Islanders. Nelson with the first goal. Stan the man. Good sunny warm evening. Not so bad. I mean, it could be better. Tomorrow will be fantastic. Supposed to be 23 and maybe a little bit of humidity in that, 25 degrees maybe. So it's going to be a nice summer day tomorrow. So we'll see. But it was a nice day today. I'm not complaining, that's for sure. He's got 5-2 Islanders. Pajot with the first goal. Justin. Hey, Justin, how you doing? Buddy's getting close. You talking about your baby. Awesome. Don't forget to let us know, eh? Daryl Adams, 3-2 Habs. Suzuki first goal. Ghislain, you're going to have to make a new guess because Barzell is not in the lineup tonight. He's out. He's injured. Daryl Adams says, and how's things going, Rick? Can you see a lot of players be gone from Habs this summer? And who would you like to be gone from the Habs? Well, we're going to lose the guy that I really want. I mean, Drouin's going to walk. Monahan, probably they don't re-sign him, and he's gone. Paul Byron, and there's someone else I'm not thinking of. Who else? I hope they manage to trade some guys. I don't know if that's going to be that much that they're able to do in the offseason. Armia's got 2 years left. Hoffman's got 1. It's not attractive for teams right now. So I don't know that they're going to be able to move guys like that. Armia, I think, for me, is the guy that needs to go the most. Jose, electricity twice for 20 minutes on the day of the storm. That was it. I got really lucky where I am. Lucas, how's it going? Go Abs, go! And Phil, hey Phil, how's it going, buddy? And Justin, thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Justin, it's a dono. I don't have the giving away a Habs mug. And put it on my desk to show you guys. So Justin is going to get another name in the draw. Justin really wants to win that. And yeah, so if you give any money to the channel, you get into the draw for that mug, which probably, I'm going to say, in May. I just don't know exactly when. We're going to do that giveaway. Let's see. Gislain says Anders Lee. And 7-2 for the Isles. Phil says Billy Matheson first in 6-3 win, and it's not his name, but I was gonna say, and that's his name. No, it's not. That's right. It's Mike Matheson. Billy Matheson. That's Billy Madison. Wasn't that Adam Sandler movie? But it's true. They call him Billy. You're right. I think that started in Pittsburgh or something. They call, or here, I don't know, but they call him Billy. That's true. I appreciate it, Justin. I appreciate it. Every little bit helps, man. I appreciate it. But never feel that you have to. Yeah, I think the nickname, I want to say that started. I'm not sure. I just saw the story where he says why they call him Billy. Billy Madison versus Mike Matheson. Yep. No, that's his nickname in the locker room is Billy. Yeah. All right. Let's get into some I don't know, game day news. There you go. Okay, first up is enough people for me to now. I'll wait for this till the end of it. Hopefully more people will come in. Okay, so anybody expecting to see Raphael Harvey Pinard in the lineup tonight? He's not. He's going to remain with the Rocket for the rest of the season. So this game and tomorrow, he's not coming back up. They want him for the playoffs there. So that's one. Bad news. This is the bad news that I hope nobody wanted to hear. Florida Panthers have clinched a wild card spot, so they make the playoffs. So the Panthers make the playoffs, and our other first round pick just went bad. Well, it's not going to be a great one. Let's put it that way. Joel Teasdale and Frederick Allard, by the way, have been recalled. And that's to replace. There are two spots that they needed to replace. The four guys they sent down to Laval the other day, they're staying down there. So they're recalled from the Rocket. It's Teasdale's NHL debut in Laval. In 57 games, he had 23 goals, 15 assists, and that makes 38 points. He is 24 years old as well. And with Teasdale, that's the sixth Hab this season to make his NHL debut. So it's an interesting stat. Yeah, I think I said that. The Isles need a win tonight, or at least a point, to secure the final wild card spot. It's the tie-breaking game between these two teams. They played 2 games. They've each won 1. So winner tonight will, I guess, break that. Alex Belzile. He's going to be Montreal's nominee for the Bill Masterton Trophy for the player who best exemplifies the qualities of perseverance, sportsmanship, and dedication to hockey. Carey Price won the award last season, if you all remember, and 6 Habs have won the award. So Price last season, Pacioretty in 2011-12, Saku Koivu in 2001-2002, Serge Savard in 78-79. That's 1978-79. Henri Richard in 1973-74, and Claude Provost in 1967-68. So good luck to Alex Belzile. Deserving nominee. Very deserving nominee. And the last little bit I got is the playoffs are, I think, starting Sunday, Monday at the latest, I would think, because I think Friday, the end of the season. So the bracket challenge is out there. Last year, we did the bracket challenge. I believe Luca won. I believe Luca won that. So if you want to enter, just send me an email to the email address in the description here for the channel, letting me know. I'll send you the link and the password how to join for the Talking Habs bracket challenge. And this year, first place prize is going to be, since it's 2023, I am not going to do a prize per se, like buy something. I'm going to give the winner $20.23 as the first place winner. There you go. So if you want to get into that, send me an email and I will tell you how to go about doing that. Okay, I think there's still some spots that have to be decided. Well, the Islanders, and Pittsburgh, that's one of them. So you can't fill out the bracket yet, but as soon as all the spots are decided, you can. I'm just looking through to see if I've forgotten anything. I haven't really. Just to let you know, I'm working on a video that's not a poem. I am working on a poem video in the editing process of one. A story. It's not about hockey. It's hopefully you guys will like that. But doing a report card, the season-ending report card for, I think there's something like 32 players in there. I'm hoping to do this with Matt and with Pete, not live. We're going to do a video and then put it out. So look for that. I'm already set with mine. I hope the other two are. I'll find out today. And I'm not sure exactly when that's going to come out, but we are going to see. All right, back to you guys. Will the Make Beliefs win 1, 2, or 3? 0, 1, 2, or 3 games this postseason? Yeah, you know that last night they played the Lightning. It doesn't mean anything necessarily, but they beat the Lightning 4-3, and I saw that and I went, I'm not. I don't like that. I have a feeling they're going to win that first round. So they're going to win 4. That's what I think. In the first now for the whole postseason, I don't think they go beyond that first round. So they might actually win 7 games. Like I could see them winning 3 games in the next, maybe depending who they're playing, but it'll probably be Boston. Justin, babies always take up time, dude. Yeah, your life will change, dude. Been there, done that. It's worth it. It's tough. ABL, how you doing, man? Joel Teasdale was a force when he played in the queue with Blainville. Yeah, I mean, he's playing on the 4th line, I believe, and we'll see how he does. It's a reward. The thing is, it's curious. I guess they'll send him back when after tomorrow's game, they'll send him back for the playoffs. But yeah, it's a reward for a good season. A kid that had some big injury problems that set his development back, and he had a good season. It's a good reward. He's deserving of it. J-Fed says 5-0 Isles, Horvat first goal. Not another shutout. Phil says Lightning in 7. Well, that's okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna go say it's a gut feeling this year. I mean, you know how I am with the Leafs. This year I struggle to have that confidence that they're not going to win that first round. That's all. We'll see. We'll see who's right. I hope I'm wrong. Believe me. I hope I'm wrong. And even feeling that, if I had the opportunity, I mean, I could bet, but I wouldn't even bet on it. I could never bet on something like that. But I just have this nagging feeling they're going to win the first round. And then lose to the Bruins. We'll see, because once the playoffs do hit, it goes up a notch, and if there's a team out there that knows how to play playoff hockey, you got to think it's the Lightning, but I don't think they're as stocked as they've been. They're tired from playing a ton of hockey over the last few seasons. I'm not confident. All right, so I'm going to do this preview in like a couple of minutes. So anything else you guys want to talk about, we can do that now, and then we'll after the preview, we'll get back to it. Oh, dude, I did not see that, Justin. Thank you again. Second one. Thanks, Justin. Another entry into the draw. He definitely wants to win this. The way it is now, he's got like 90% of the entries, because I gave away something and then we started. Business hasn't been taken off. Let's put it that way. So good luck, Justin. I appreciate it. I saw it there and my brain said, oh, it's just the same one. Don't put it up again. So I apologize. The Bruins won't be winning the cup. It will go to some underdog. Do you know that? I think I don't remember, I think maybe 2004, only 2 President's Trophy winners have won the cup, have gone all the way. Only 2. That's saying something. So maybe the Bruins don't win the cup. But I gotta believe they're going to beat the Leafs. Although maybe that's where their downfall is. That second round. Oh, I don't even want to think about it. Hey, South guy, how you doing, man? Islanders 4-1 and Horvat with the first goal. Awesome. I took the Islanders 5-2 with Butch Goring getting the first goal. Butch Goring with that funny helmet, right? Butch Goring wore a funny helmet. No worries, BL. Oh God. No, I'm not starting with that. Sorry, not engaging you tonight. All right, so I'm going to do the preview. That's perfect timing for doing the preview. Let's see what we got for tonight. Let me get this going, and then I'm going to read what I got. The 31-43-6 Montreal Canadiens are on the island in New York to take on the 41-31-9 New York Islanders. Just one point from clinching the last wild card spot for the Islanders. I was waiting for it to change on its own. Jesus, Rick, what's wrong with you today? Start time, or how to watch this game. Start time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. In Canada, Sportsnet 1 in English and RDS in French. And in the Islanders region, MSGSN. And season series, they played 2 games. January 14th in New York, they beat us 2-1. And February 11th in Montreal, we beat them 4-3. So we'll see how that works out, if it's a home and home series or home winning series, whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Hang on, I got a cough. All right, last 10 record, Montreal 4-6-0 in their last 10. They've lost their last game. And the Islanders 5-4-1, not much better, and they lost their last game as well. Home and away records. Montreal is the away team, 14-23-3 away from home, and the Islanders are 24-13-3 at home. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances for percentage, 43.2% for Montreal. They're 30th in the league, and an even 50% for the Islanders, and that makes them 18th. Goals per game, 2.76 for Montreal, 26th. 2.94 for the Islanders, 22nd. Not much better. Goals against per game, 3.70 for Montreal, 29th. 2.65 for the Islanders, 5th. Strong defensive team, and that's a big difference. It's just over a full goal against per game difference. Power play percentage, 16.4% for Montreal, 28th. 15.5% for the Islanders, 31st. So not often that we play against a team that we have a better power play against or than them or whatever. PK percentage, 72.2% for Montreal, 31st, and 82.1% for the Islanders, 10th. So again, it just shows they're a good defensive team. They've always been. And yeah, I mean, they're PK, our shitty power play. They've got a good PK figures, right? Faceoffs, Montreal, 48.7%, 24th, and Islanders, 51.5%, 10th. Shots on goal allowed per game and shots on goal per game, which is 27.3 for Montreal, 30.7 for the Islanders, and allowed is 33.7 for Montreal, 31.2 for the Islanders. Goalies tonight, Jake Allen. No, it's not Jake Allen. I just tried teasing you guys. Sam Montembeault. I wasn't teasing you guys. I actually read that because I know better, but I still went with Jake Allen. That's the truth of the matter. Monty's in nets tonight, 16, 17, and 3. 336 goals against, 904 save percentage, no shutouts. Allen will be backing him up, though. On the other side, Sorokin will get the start, 30, 22, and 7. 235 goals against, 925 save percentage, 6 shutouts. They're throwing their best goalie because they need to win tonight or at least get to the overtime. Players to watch over the last 5 games with 5 points each. Matheson for Montreal, Nelson for the Islanders. Goals, Armia with 3, all in one game, and Nelson had 2. Assists, Matheson, all 5 were assists, and Dobson, 3 assists for the Islanders, and plus minus, Matheson +1, Nelson +3. Team leaders, and Cole Caulfield still leading in goals for Montreal, 26. He's probably going to amazingly lead the whole way, even though he's been out for like 34 games. Bo Horvat for them, 38 goals, most of them with Vancouver. Points, Nick Suzuki with 64 big points. Brock Nelson, 73 points for the Islanders, and average time on ice, Matheson 24-38, and Adam that won't come out. Adam Pelech 21-38. Wins, Monty with 16 wins, and Sorokin with 30. Bottom 11. From St. Louis down, St. Louis, Vancouver, Detroit, Washington, Philadelphia, Arizona, Montreal, and now more than ever, I mean now for sure, Montreal cannot fall farther than 1 spot up to 27th. That's it, and they cannot push down. That's it. So they remain where they are, or Arizona passes them, or they pass Arizona, however you want to look at it. I don't know where I was, but I'm going to go from Philadelphia, Arizona, Montreal, San Jose, Chicago, Anaheim, and the Blue Jackets. To round it out, New York Islanders top 5 in scoring. Nelson, 34 goals, 39 assists, 73 points. Barzal, who is injured and out, still 14 goals, 37 assists, 51 points. Anders Lee, I believe the captain, 81. No, he didn't have 81 goals, 27 goals, 22 assists, 49 points. Noah Dobson, 13 goals, 34 assists, 47 points. And JG, I don't know what I was going to say. I just didn't want to say Jean Gabriel, but it's Jean Gabriel Pajot. It's too formal to say that whole name. 13 goals, 26 assists, 39 points. Montreal's top 5, whether they're still playing or they're out for the season. Nick Suzuki, 24 goals, 40 assists, 64 points. Kirby Dach, 14 goals, 24 assists, 38 points. Cole Caulfield, 26 goals, 10 assists, 36 points. Mike Hoffman, 14 goals, 20 assists, 34 points. And Mike Matheson, 8 goals, 26 assists, 34 points. And the only one on the list with a +7 there. New York Islanders lines, Bo Horvat centering Anders Lee and Josh Bailey. Nelson in between Engvall and Palmieri. Pajot in between Parise and Fasching. Cizikas in between Martin and Clutterbuck. Pelech and Pulock. And say that like 10 times fast. Aho and Mayfield, the good Sebastian Aho. And Mayfield and Bolduc and Dobson and Sorokin making the start. For Montreal, they threw all the players' names up in the air, and whatever came down, that's the lines. Suzuki, Hoffman, Armia, Drouin, Farrell, and Guryanov, Evans, Pitlick, and Gallagher, Tierney, Pizzetta, and Teasdale, Matheson and Barron, Edmondson and Weidman, Kovacevic, and Frederick Allard. And you got Monty making the start, Allen backing him up, Caden Primo scratched, but he's going to go back to Laval after tomorrow's game. I'm pretty sure. I'm positive of that. I thought he was still there. I don't know why he's listed as scratched. He shouldn't actually be there. And that's it. There you go. That's your preview. And let's talk in the chat. We got 17 minutes before I gotta fly for 20 minutes and come back for the game. Where was I? Will I do some streams from the IIHF? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I can get them, I believe, on Hockey TV, so I can get them, and I may. I haven't really contemplated it. Going with Pajot instead of Butch Goring. Yeah, because Butch Goring, he'd only be probably 70, I guess, something like that. 65. Yeah, he retired a couple years ago. Hey, bye-bye. How's it going, man? Habs 4-2 and Barron first goal. Peter! Pete the Fist in the house. How's it going, Pete? Pete will be, I believe, Pete will be joining me. Unless he's changed his mind, he'll be joining me for the game in the hangout. Today and tomorrow. And I should tell everybody, first I'll give you first I'll say tomorrow it's 3 shows. So I'm doing pregame, we're doing the game, and we're doing a post-game show. Pete will be hanging out with me for both the last 2 shows. So, and Matt's supposed to also be there. It's the last game of the season. I'm hoping Matt just automatically is there. I like to bust his balls. Where am I? Monty is too good. Definite win here. I don't know. The desperation for the Islanders, the fact that, again, the Habs been watered down this time by sending guys down. I don't know. It's a good defensive team over there. I don't think they're going to score too much. Speaking of that, so my guess the score is 4-2 Isles, 4-2 Islanders. I'm going to give, why not? It's Teasdale's first game. Give him the first goal. Amazing Cole is goal leader considering all the games missed. 34 and counting. So by the end of the season, it'll be 36 games missed. Wait, Phil, what are you talking about? He's also the only one that isn't a forward. We're talking about Matheson. Why are we saying that? I have no idea. Mary Joe 4-2 Islanders. Dobson first goal. Sufka said he meant world champion. I figured that's what you meant. Don't worry. Just feels strange to call it the Worlds. It's the Worlds when many great players are still playing in the NHL at that time. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Pete said in very, very good English, I be there tonight. Yeah, I didn't think he changed his mind. All right, so whatever you guys want to talk about, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for that. I'll once again remind you, not even remind you, I'll say again, in the next few days, we'll have a report card video coming out. I will have a new poem video, but it's no hockey. It's just a story, kind of like the story of Rick, along those lines, just a story I made up in limerick form. So hopefully you guys will check that out. I don't think I did a report card video this year. At least I don't think so. If I did, I don't remember. So anyway, we'll see how that turns out. I'm going to be doing that with Pete and Matt, as a matter of fact. So all three of us are going to give our report cards on the Habs. How good is Cole Caulfield as a goal scorer? We don't know yet. I don't think there's no answer to that yet. He's that was his rookie season. No, that was not his rookie season. He's going to be in his third or fourth season. This next one coming up, like he has not even come close to hitting his stride yet. But I say this: on his best year, he's going to hit 60, if not more. But he's going to hit 60. I'm not saying regularly, but that'll be his career year. It'll be a 60-goal year. That's how good I think he can be. Pete says he's better. CC is better than me. He's better than me too, buddy. Better than everybody in this chat put together. Oh, Phil, I totally agree with that, right? Like the question of, well, he might have gotten 40. He might have gotten 40. He might have gotten 50 this year. Like legitimately, if Cole was healthy for 34 games, I think he would have challenged for those 24 goals to hit 50. I'm not saying he'd have done it for sure, but 40, without a doubt, healthy Cole Caulfield scores 40 goals a year. That's his regular 40 whatever point goals a year. And then he's got gusts up into the 50s and he'll hit 60. That's how I see his career going. Do I know this for a fact? Yeah, because I went to the future and I got a magazine and I know. Beba, you ordered Cosmos. I'm just thinking Carl Sagan or short for Cosmopolitan magazine. Like, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, Phil, yeah, no, I'm sure that he would. Phil says there's 5 other teams right now. Cole would still be the leading goal scorer in half a season. I mean, slightly over, but not much. Cosmo is the Rocket mascot. One thing I did hear though, I was working, maybe it was an hour and a half ago. So two neighbors downstairs talking. Guy, where are you going? Going to see the hockey game. So yeah, it's going to see the Rocket play. I didn't recognize his voice, so I don't know if I know the guy, but. Yeah, but I mean that's normal, Phil. Usually the teams on the bottom, I mean, they don't have their guys don't usually have big numbers. And you can look at Nick Suzuki 64 points on a team where Montreal is and how they played. That's pretty good, You know, when you got to figure when Montreal is playing good and they are in the playoffs and they're that type of team, to think Nick Suzuki can't hit a point a game, I don't know how people don't see that he can. He definitely will. It was not Knuckles because Knuckles has an accent. Knuckles, I recognize Knuckles' voice. And believe me, I'm aware now. If I any inkling that Knuckles might be out there, I'm going to go look and make sure and then say, Knuckles! And be that crazy fan. Why not? Okay, now let me ask you something. If Cosmo is the Rocket mascot, how did you order him? Was he coming to your house to do a party? Like, what's going on? Beba, yeah, Bostonian accent. You can't. Knuckles has a voice, not just the accent, the voice. I mean, I know Knuckles' voice. Has Knuckles talked to me after that incident? Yes, on Twitter once, but no need to have done it again. I'll find a way to send him a message and see if he continues to. I'm not going to be one of those crazy fans that bugs him now all the time because I met him once. Not going to do that. If it's an opportunity to talk to him and it makes sense to, I'm going to. And if I see him out here, sure, I'll talk to him like a normal person. But I'm not going to be all like, now you're my friend. You get. No, I'm not going to do that because that I wouldn't like it if someone did that to me. I should set up I have a security camera. I kind of could. I don't really need it where it is anymore. I could put it here by my window. I could. And that's a little stalkerish, though. And I don't want to be that person. I don't think that I'm going to do that. You ordered the plushie on Trico. Oh, you ordered the. Okay, well, good. Listen, if it makes you happy, it makes you sleep better at night. You can hold it. I feel good for you. It's okay, Phil. I'm just bugging you. You think? Wait a second. Phil, what are you saying? The Southie. Yeah, they call themselves Southies. He's a Southie. I believe he is, anyway. Was I scared being a dad? Still scared. You're scared, and it never really ends. But you get used to it. That's all. Listen, it's something you got to go through. No one can talk you out of being scared either. Hard to talk to him like a normal person when you are not one to start with. No, this is the problem, right? No, I 100% agree with that statement, and it's a problem. you know. I know I want to do what? I know I want to do what? Stalk Knuckles? No. I have an idea where he lives. I used to live. I don't know if he still lives in that area, but when I was living, still married, we lived near the airport on the north side of Dorval. I was doing as a to bring in extra money. I was delivering the Gazette. This was a while back, and Knuckles had just moved in because I used to listen to the talk radio all the time. And Knuckles had just moved back to Montreal because he was going to start working at the radio station, and he moved on a street not far. It was on my route. I'm not sure if I delivered it to him. I don't think I did, but I'm not sure. I might have. I was always hoping to meet him, and I never got to meet him. I don't know if he still lives there or not, but somewhere over that way. If I knew the street, I wouldn't say it, but I don't think he still lives there though. There's a reason why I say that from a post on Twitter that he's made. I think he moved, but he used to live near me. Justin, look down one. That's the best advice you can get. Babe, by that also, very true. But the Phil's got it's all in that. Just be present. That's all. When you stop worrying about being a good dad, you're probably not being a good dad. So there you go. So worrying about it is a good thing. Problem is, though, it's really hard not to screw up your kids or to have your kids, to not do something that makes your kids to some level think you're an idiot, or eventually when they get old enough, they're gonna think you're an idiot. It's how it works. So just be good. Just be good. Good. Where did I see the best advice? The best advice, not just for being a dad, just for being a person in life, is, can I say it? It's a dirty word. I don't know if I want to say that word, but the C word, the dirty word, the C word. Don't be one of those. That's it. Just don't be CUNT. See you next Tuesday. If you're not one of those to anybody, just don't be that. And then that's the good secret. I'm babbling here now. No, I better. Can I leave now? No, it's too early. Babe, I don't worry. I wasn't always, but I was. That's where my regret is. Anyway, you can't be a parent without having regrets. Can't go through life without having regrets. Try to minimize how many regrets you have. There you go. Come to Talking Habs for some hockey and the meaning of life. Let's see, another about 2 minutes. Let's see what kind of questions I can get in the last 2 minutes, and then I got to take off to feed me animals and get the game set up for 7 o'clock. Be back, and knowing Pete, he'll probably be there right away at the beginning of the game. As far as for Matt, he's supposed to join us next year. I think next season we're gonna do instead of the guess the score contest, it's gonna be when will Matt join the chat contest. Pete, yeah, the lonely pregame skate, that was Caulfield today was skating again. I didn't see the video. I saw that there was a video. I didn't watch it, but because I've seen him skate. I mean, I'm not that crazy a Habs fan. I got to watch Cole skate and drool. But what you're saying there, Matheson put out, I guess he was asked about it, but apparently when Matheson brings his kids around, Cole he just goes right to them and has fun and plays with them and treats them really well. He was saying how good a kid that Caulfield is. So yeah, combine the two. But it's good to see Caulfield out there skating because means his progress is good. He's on course to be ready for the opening of the season next year, and that's all that I'm worried about, is that he's ready for a training camp, and it seems there's no doubt he will be. In New York ahead of the game, maybe it was Teasdale. Pete, maybe that's who you saw. I didn't see it, but I saw there was a video out of Cole skating today. But it could have been taken yesterday before they went to the island. I don't know, but I was just assuming that's what that was you're talking about. And Justin, again, you do it so often that my brain shuts down, and I see it, And I just think it's the last one, and it couldn't be because it was so long ago. Justin says, "Thanks for the for everyone for the advice." You get another another. You're gonna win. I don't see how you're not gonna win this. I swear, Justin must have for every 10 entries, and there's not that many. He's got 9 of them at least. So if anybody else wants to win, give me money and we'll see to it. No, just joking. But if you do give money to the channel, you do get entered in that. Yeah, Bay Boy, sometimes it's not great unless you know someone like intimately to give advice like that. We can generally give a generalization of advice, but yeah, I mean, I don't think Justin's shy to ask advice. He seems like he's not shy. At any time, Justin. All right. On that note, I'm over by a minute, so I got to take off. I'll be back at 7 with the hangout. Pete will be joining me. Matt should be joining us at some point, and second to last game, and we'll have some fun. So thanks everybody for being here. Thanks very much. Thank you, Justin. I really appreciate those donos, and yeah, hopefully, if in case the baby comes quicker, congrats and all the best, and I hope it goes really smooth, and let us know how that does go. All right, so I'll be back very soon, and I'll see you then. That's it. Till then, stay safe out there. Peace out. See you in a bit. Ciao, everybody. Ciao, ciao.